one or several of the following reasons. You want to tick something amazing off your bucket list. You want to do something unique and stand out from the crowd and have something to add to your CV. And you may want to help raise funds to save the lives of people with blood cancer. So first of all, I'm going to chat you through what taking on a skydive involves. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Anthony Nolan, the charity that you'll be raising funds for. And then at the end of the session, the sign-up link will go live. So if you're keen, you can sign up already. And if you have any questions, I'll try and help you at the end. So a skydive is an amazing thing. I don't know if any of you guys have done a skydive before. I'm really, really terrified of heights. I can't even stand at the edge of a tall building, but somehow managed to do a skydive, and it's kind of indescribable. It's an experience that you've got to do at least once in your life, and yeah, it's just amazing. The great thing about a skydive is that there's no training needed. So particularly if you're a third, fourth or fifth year student and you don't really have time to train for a marathon or a track or anything else, a skydive is a really, really good challenge. And yeah, it's a great challenge. So the details, what does a skydive involve? So you guys will be jumping on the 27th of April, and your nearest jump site is Salisbury, South Coast, so it's about an hour's drive away, not very far. So on the day of your skydive, you'd be going to the jump site, be there early in the morning as a team, where you'll be greeted by qualified instructors, and you'll have about half an hour training, where they'll chat you through everything, and you'll be given a jumpsuit, and you'll be strapped to a fully qualified instructor, and you'll head up in planes in 4s or 5s.
Just to let you guys know, you won't need to pay for the transport to get to the site. We'll get you there.
You'll then exit the plane at an incredible 10,000 feet and have 45 seconds of free fall, which is, yeah, it's an amazing figure. It kind of feels a bit like floating. Before your instructor will open the parachute and glide you back down to earth. Once you've landed, you'll then watch your friends jump out, do their skydives too, and then you'll have ticked off something off your bucket list in just one day. So what are the costs of the skydive? So there's a £50 registration fee to just secure your skydive, and then there's a £475 target. So if that seems a little bit daunting, you haven't done any fundraising before, don't worry, we're going to be on hand to help you lots. We've got lots of ideas and materials, and we'll be helping you to break down that £475 target and smash it. So as well as lots of support to say thank you, we'll give you lots of stash. So you'll get an Anthony Nolan t-shirt, which you can put over your jumpsuit when you're taking on your skydive too. You'll get a goodie bag, which will have an exclusive Anthony Nolan pop socket, water bottle, lifesaver headband, and lots of other stash too. And anyone who raises £50 over their fundraising target will get an extra large goodie bag too. Solent will also automatically be entered onto our Bragging University leaderboard with the highest Bragging or University winning prize, and same with the highest individual fundraiser. So I'm now going to show you a video of a student who took on a skydive with us, and to kind of let you see what it's like. This is Daniel.
Hi, my name's Daniel Van Helden. I come from Nottingham, but I'm studying at Durham University.
Right, Daniel, I can't help but notice that you're dressed in a very strange outfit with a funny harness and hat and everything. What's going on? What are you doing?
So today I am skydiving at 10,000 feet for Anthony Nolan, the charity that I'm supporting. I'm part of the Durham Marrow Society, which is a student branch of the charity, and we raise funds and also raise awareness about bone marrow cancers across the country.
Excellent. So you're doing your skydive for a fantastic cause by all accounts. So you're looking forward to doing your skydive today?
At the moment, yes. Not sure when I'll be on the edge of the plane, but we'll definitely give it a go, yeah. Oh, well, you're going to love it. So very soon, your instructor and yourself, your instructor being Mark, we're going to get in that perfectly good aeroplane, which is parked up there, fly to 10,000 feet, which is 2 miles above the earth, jump out of that aeroplane and fall back towards the ground, and I'd say at least 120 to 130 miles per hour. Okay, brilliant.
Sounds good?
Sounds
Look forward to it?
Yeah,
see you in the sky very soon.
how was that, man?
Oh, it's amazing. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
Awesome job.
That's all right, Steve. Oh, it went so quick.
It does, doesn't it? We've just
I got my style coming up.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh.
Right, so me, you and Mark have just jumped out of that perfectly good aeroplane there, which has just landed.
Yeah.
You've done it for a fantastic cause, and we travelled back towards the ground at
131 miles an hour.
131 miles per hour. What would you like to say to everybody who sponsored you?
I'd just like to say thank you so much to everyone that sponsored me. I've done loads of events over the last year or so, and I'm just saying God's back to my support for this charity. It's such a good cause, and it saved my mum's life. So
fantastic job.
Thank you, anyone.
Sorry, bear with me just 1 second. So I hope that's kind of got you pumped up about what taking on a Skydive is like. So I'm just going to chat you through Anthony Nolan and what we do. So to put it simply, Anthony Nolan is a charity that saves the lives of people with blood cancer and blood disorders. So every 14 minutes, someone in the UK is diagnosed with blood cancer or blood disorder. And when someone is diagnosed with blood cancer, like leukemia, and their treatment fails, their last chance of survival is to have a stem cell transplant. But the stem cells they need could be in the body of a stranger anywhere in the world. So what we do is we find amazing people willing to donate their stem cells to people with blood cancers. But there is a problem. Every year, over 2,000 people in the UK will need a stem cell transplant, and if they don't get one, unfortunately, they will die. So one such person who needed a stem cell transplant was Anthony Nolan, and he's the little boy that our charity is named after. So Anthony was born in 1971 with a rare condition called Wisker-Aldrich syndrome, and doctors told his parents that this condition was incurable and that children born with this condition rarely lived beyond the age of 2. So his only cure was to have a bone marrow transplant, but at this time, unfortunately, no one in his family was a match for him, and there was no system for finding matching unrelated donors. So Anthony's mother, Shirley, had an idea, which was to start a register to connect matching unrelated donors to patients like her son. Sadly, despite Shirley starting the register, Anthony never found a suitable match, and he died in 1979 at just the age of 7. But this is where Anthony's legacy began and continues to this day, which, through the register of finding and matching unrelated donors to people with blood cancer, people like Ava. So this is Ava. Ava was diagnosed with inherited bone marrow disease when she was just 2 years old. And doctors told her mum that she needed a stem cell transplant to survive. Ava really wasn't very well, and her immune system was really, really weak. She was having weekly blood transfusions to stay alive while she waited for her stem cell transplant. And due to risk of infection, her family had to give away their beloved family pet, hats. So when doctors told Anthony Nolan that Ava needed a stem cell transplant, we started an urgent appeal to find Ava the match that she desperately needed. So we appealed through the media to encourage more people to join the register in case they were the one person who could save her life. Amazingly, over 60,000 people joined the register in response to Ava's appeal. Finding Ava a match was really, really difficult. It took over a year and a half of searching, but finally in November 2016, we found Ava a match and she had her transplant. So really due to Anthony Nolan's legacy, the stem cell register, Ava is now enjoying a second chance of life. She still has to be careful and stay at home from school on days when there are infections are going around, but crucially, she is going to school, and she recently celebrated her 5th birthday. and she's got a new best friend. This is her puppy, Lola the Labrador. So Anthony Nolan facilitates over 1,300 transplants every year to people like Ava. In fact, we give 3 people a second chance of life every day. But there are still people like Anthony who aren't finding the match that they desperately need. So that's why we need the support of people like you to help raise funds so we can continue adding people to the register and find a match for everyone in need. So it costs £40 to add each potential lifesaver to the register. So I know I chatted a bit about the fundraising target earlier of £475. So £475 is enough to add 11 more people to the register. So that's 11 more chances of life and 11 more family and friends that get to spend more time with their loved one because of you. As I mentioned before, we're going to give you loads of hands-on support with the fundraising. So we've got loads of fundraising resources, so we've got special student fundraising packs, we've got buckets, leaflets, banners, lots of fundraising materials. We'll come down and give you a fundraising workshop where we'll make plans of how you can break down the £475 target, and we'll help secure kind of local backpacks and collections to help you guys with your fundraising. And so this is an example of a student who took on a student's Skydive last year, and this is their fundraising plan that they created. And you can see that the £475 target becomes really doable, and like when you break it down into lots of smaller things. And from now until April, that's quite a lot of time, so you can break it down kind of month by month. So why take on a Skydive with Anthony Nolan next year? Well, firstly, young people like you guys are the key to saving lives. You have to be between the ages of 16 and 30 to join the register. So as well as raising amazing funds, you guys could join the register too and become a potential lifesaver, and that's pretty amazing. We're also going to give you loads and loads of hands-on support with your fundraising. And finally, we're not just fundraising for the future, we're saving lives like Ava's right now, and we'd love you guys to be part of it. So yeah, this is the link to the sign up line. I can put it up on my computer, and if anyone wants to sign up now, they can. We can take a picture and sign up on your phone. It's also on the Facebook group as well. Just remember to put in the date, 27th of April, and to put in your jump site. It may say when you're signing up £525, but they've just added the reg fee and the fundraising target together. It is £475, so don't worry. But yeah, if anyone has any questions, shout them out or feel free to come chat to me. But yeah, we hope that some of you guys join the team. Yeah.